I'm a retired physician. I, quite frankly, have had a wonderful life. I could not actually identify a business fuck up at a given point when Adrian approached me for this.
So everybody, boo.
But I have identified the fuck ups. I retired early in my life. I was very fortunate. My wife is here with me. She partnered with me on a business, and we were very fortunate and very profitable. We sold the company, and I retired when I was 49. So I started hang out with, when I was 49 with 70 and 75-year-olders. I played the golf, rode the bikes, and played the tennis, flew on private flights, and yada yada. But at a given point, I could not do it anymore. I was into it too early, let me put it that way. So one of the things that I learned in life is timing. Timing is everything in life. Roberto started this night with being the purpose man. One of the messages I want to bring to you guys is you have to have a life with a purpose, like the purpose man says. If we cannot live our life with a purpose, and this is by coincidence, I had no idea that Roberto was going to talk about purpose, but if we cannot find a purpose for whatever we do in life, whether it's a 9 to 5 or after 5, then we as individuals will basically perish, and our minds will perish as well. Again, I'm not here for motivational purposes. I'm here to speak about a fuck-up situation. So, all my success in my professional practice, all my success in my hospitality tourism business, I retired early. That wasn't a fuck-up. But then came a moment in my life in which we were traveling on vacation to the beautiful island of Barbados. And as we were there, we were having a wonderful time. My wife was with me. My son, my oldest son, who's here, Giancarlo, he's now in his 30s. He was 10 years old. And we were watching a cricket game. I'm a baseball fan, but I've never seen a cricket game. And this is very important because as we were watching the cricket game, my wife, who's hyperactive and attention deficit somewhat, she didn't want to watch the cricket game, and she wanted to go back to the hotel across the street. So she went back, and when she was coming back to the cricket game, she forgot that she was in the island of Barbados, where vehicles travel in the opposite direction, and she was run over by a truck. And she basically died on the street. Fortunately enough, I was able to run to her. My son here was with me. And as we were there, she was dying and she was bleeding from her head right in the asphalt. This is not a funny story, as you can see. But here's the fuck up. The fuck up is I brought her back. My son was with me. He helped me bring her back. And she still don't know why she came back. She came back to support me, to support my son. And my fuck up is I brought her back. It caused great pain to me to speak about this to you guys. You have no idea. And the purpose that I learned from that experience is very simple, guys. I was successful for everything and on anything I ever did in my life. But from that point forward, I learned that it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Whatever the efforts you do, whatever the purpose you find in life, to be successful in business, It's all about purpose, but you have to include family to it. And when you include family to it, then you find the roof that Raj was talking about. Then you find the clothes that Raj is talking about. And then the food will be there for you as well. So through that time that I figured that I brought my wife back, we put her in an ambulance, and then the moment of truth came to me for the rest of my life. A Bajan, as they call them, the native Barbadians in Barbados, I don't know if anybody here has been to Barbados, came to me. He saw my 10-year-old and my 6-year-old by my side. My wife was in the ambulance, and I was about to go into this little tiny Mini Cooper type of ambulance. Nobody else will fit. And what he did changed my life. He gave me his cell phone, and he told me, "You go with your wife, I will take care of your 2 children." And guys, I went away with my wife, and I left my 2 kids behind. That's my fault. Why? Because I thought that I was going with my wife to protect her, and I left behind the 2 innocent souls that needed me more than my wife. And to this date, I've never been able to say to my son, "I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I should have stayed with you, and I didn't." I love you, and everything I've done in my life from that point forward is for you and for my other son. So guys, I'm just trying to stay within the moment. I have business opportunities which I had minor fuck-ups, but when you put everything together, it doesn't matter. I mean, I've been in so many places, and I've dealt with so many people. I've had opportunities that I've been able to put together businesses for millions of dollars. And it's not about the money, it's about the accomplishments. It's about being a team player. It's about being able to help someone. It's all about legacy. It's about what you leave behind. It's not about what you take. And I will say this, and I will finish with this. Whatever you do in life, whatever you accomplish, whatever money you make, if you don't have your family or someone you love to share it with, you have nothing.